Alright, so we're going to go ahead and create a pie chart using Microsoft Excel. The purpose of the pie chart is to convert one column or row of spreadsheet. Alright, so usually the pie chart is used when you want to convert one row or one column, and that row of course does not include the labels for the values. Alright, each slice of data shows the size or percentage of the slices that are relative to the whole. And also the best time, as I said earlier, to use the pie chart is when you have only one data series. Alright, so in order to convert a table into a pie chart, the first thing we want to do is to select the values. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and select all the values here, even though I should really only be selecting two sets of data, the labels and the actual values. However, because I want to show you the difference between the bar chart and the pie chart, the bar graph and the pie chart, I'm going to go ahead and select all, so I can just make the point clear of the pie chart being important for converting one row or one column. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight my values and click insert. Then I'm going to look over here for my chart. Depending on the year of the Excel file that you have or the Microsoft that you downloaded, it might look a little bit different if you're using it online, or you just need to search for the chart. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and search for my chart, and as you can see, I now have what's called a bar chart down below. So the bar chart is showing me the sales for each of the salesperson for each month, and also the grand total. So January is in blue for Kathleen Albert. The sales here, as you can see, would match up to 1925 for the month of January. In orange we have February, in the gray we have March, and grand total in yellow, and so on. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, as you've seen the bar chart, I'm going to convert the same bar chart into a pie chart, and you'll see that it looks a little bit different. Alright, so even though I have referenced all the same values, I'm going to change that into a pie chart. And here we go. The pie chart did not give us February, March, or the grand total. The pie chart only gave us January for each person. Alright, so the pie chart usually converts only one column or one row. And of course, we're excluding the row labels because the names are just the labels. They're not actual values. Alright, and if we go ahead, I'm just going to go back over it. And I'm going to delete this. I'm going to start from scratch. This time I'm going to only reference two set of values. I'm interested in my labels and my values. Alright, so these are my titles or the names of each person, and these are the values. I'm going to go ahead and click insert. I'm going to insert my pie chart. Alright, after inserting my pie chart, as you can see, when I reference all the values are just two, it's the same chart I've gotten. This on the top right hand corner of your screen, you're going to see your chart elements. The first one is the chart title. For now, the chart title is January, which needs to be edited. I'm going to change the title soon because it needs to be a little bit more specific. Then I have the data labels. I'm going to check data labels. The data labels will tell me the value for each. So as you can see, for Albert Kathleen, it tells me that I have specifically for the month of January 1925. For Charles, I have 1400 for the month of January, and so on. And then here we have the legend, and as you can see, if I remove the legend. Alright, so the legend is basically all the names from or the label column of the values that we have in the table. Alright, so I want to select all three of those. Next we have the table style. So you can change up the style a bit. I like this one, so I'm going to select that one. So you can change it up, choose which one meets the eye well, and just give it a little beautification. Alright, but I'm going to select this one. Lastly, we have something that's called a filter. Alright, so the filter basically allows us to select specific values. So for example, I'm hovering over Albert, and as you can see, only Albert's sales for the month of January are being presented there in blue. So the filter allows you to get rid of unimportant data and to just bring forth the ones you are interested in. But for now, we won't be provoking that. Alright, next step, I want to just take my pie chart and put it on a completely new graph. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the pie chart. I'm going to go ahead and ensure that the corners are highlighted there. I'm going to right click. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to look for move chart. Select move chart. I'm moving it to a new sheet. So I'm going to select that and give my sheet a name. I'm just going to call it pie chart. And OK. And as you can see, the name of my chart is now pie chart. It's on a new sheet. This was the sheet I was using earlier. It's on a separate new sheet and I still have all my values and it's looking just the same. I'm going to go ahead though and change my title just so that it be a more specific. Usually you want a title that's appropriate. So I'm going to say sales, sum of sales for persons at Digicel, for example, for the month of January. Alright, so I specified, for example, where I got the results from, who are these individuals, just very briefly, and also which month am I encapsulating. Alright, so the sum of sales, you could even say the sum of sales were 5 salespersons at Digicel for the month of January. Alright, and that's basically all you need to know about pie charts for now in Excel. I hope you learned something new. Keep studying, keep practicing. Okay, thanks for joining. Bye bye.